for me in my experience, I oscillate between different states of consciousness that have feelings, if you will, associated with them. But my feelings are different than what you call emotions. Your emotions are chemical, you see. So I am not a chemically dependent being. So I do not have emotions in the same way you have emotions. Because if you humanize me too much, you actually will miss me. I'm different than you. Yes. So my feelings are not emotional feelings. I do not have emotions in the same way you do. When my species was more physical, yes, we did. But now we have evolved to such a degree. We are hardly physical. We are no longer chemically bound, chemically dependent. So the feelings that I have are reflective of the different states of consciousness that I realize and activate and utilize within myself. So within my overall consciousness, there are various levels. Each level has its own feeling. That feeling state is associated with the overall frequency of whatever level of consciousness I'm exploring. These levels of consciousness are, in many ways, natural levels. They are a part of my archetypal makeup as a created being. And these levels have also been chiseled and refined and explored thoroughly through my experience as an incarnated being, evolving over time. So these unique feelings within me, they are in many ways higher spiritualized versions of the positive emotional states that I experienced when I was more chemically based, more physically based. Yet these feeling states within me are not just related to these physical emotions, but they are also related to levels of consciousness that are natural to me as a spiritual being. So I am explaining all of this in this way because what I feel and how I feel is different than what you feel and how you feel. It is less emotional, yet what I feel is based upon what used to be emotion for me and my people, but it is not exclusively based upon such things. So different levels of consciousness, even for you, will translate as different feeling states and different emotional states, even for your body. So because I choose to occupy levels of consciousness that are more relevant to my upper chakras and centers, I am able to experience states of consciousness that you would consider to be high and lofty states of consciousness. Unconditional love, ecstasy, blissfulness. These are normal for me, and I am able to go up and down. So my baseline, if you will, is unconditional love. That is what I descend to in the rising and falling process, in the oscillation process.